watching Metallicomania, and well, I have an explanation video to do, and that is why my old videos are getting hate. And that's because they're old videos, and I'm not proud of them myself. But I, I can't I'm not gonna just delete the old videos. Honestly, they're part of my channel, and they've been part of my channel for quite a while, and kind of shows you where I've come from, honestly, in YouTube. You got the old decor, you got the Metallica poster up there. It used to be up there. I still have it down there, but yeah, that's part of it. Was another thing. Yeah, the old guitar that I no longer have that gave this someone that was just starting out playing guitar. So yeah, that's the whole explanation of why the old videos are so bad is because I was just starting out. I did not know what to do on YouTube. I just went into it blind. I just jumped headfirst into it and didn't really know like attention span, didn't know all that stuff, didn't know how to start a video, to end a video. And yeah, these videos are like my old videos. Like the discussion pieces, the metal discussions is like me just going random into it, not knowing what I'm gonna say or when I'm gonna say it. I'm kind of like a loose cannon on this one. So that's how these videos are. That's how my old videos used to be. I had no script. I had nothing written down. Now I have, uh, in the back, when I do an album, like a list, I actually have them all listed out in order and score on the side of them on a Word document up above my camera so I can read it. And I don't have anything else to say. I just go off of what I've heard before. It's mostly, it works for me. It I've become, and before that I was really awkward in front of the camera to the point where I couldn't actually like speak right, and I kept just butchering everything. I still butcher a lot, but like before I couldn't elaborate on things because I was scared shitless of recording a video because, well, yeah, that's I've always been scared of public speaking and stuff like that. Now it's like I want to do YouTube so bad, but like I don't feel comfortable behind a camera like that, and I had to get that. I had to get the nerve to do it, and I finally gotten that. And yeah, I'm trying not to make excuses, but that's like what was back in the old days of my YouTube. I just couldn't formulate the words properly to get them out because I was scared of nothing out. Honestly, there's no reason to be scared for YouTube. I'm not gonna go out and say something really offensive, or like if I did, I wouldn't actually know it, and I'd probably apologize immediately for saying it. But yeah, um, yeah, that's basically what it is. And if you could see the album reviews, I've put up a script for them. I started to script them. Uh, First off, I did like a whole script of like explaining each song and everything, and that was exhausting. So I decided to go to a new style script where I do the things I like about the album, standout songs, is it better than the previous one, and then finally, am I fulfilled? And then under it is what I don't like, and usually I never have to use that. And yeah, it's gone from me shitting on core music and new metal and all this other shit, being an elitist on YouTube, to enjoying core, enjoying deathcore, enjoying all that stuff, and doing videos on it and scripting it. Unlike I used to do, I used to be a loose cannon and used to say some really bad things on here. And those are the old videos. Those are the older videos, even before the old videos. Like back in 2016, 2015, and I was like, yeah, I never said any like really offensive shit. I just talk crap on core. Honestly, that's what I did. And I have a whole website on there where I just have a bunch of hate on core, and I can't take it down because I don't know I don't know how to take it down. So if you search up my channel, you could find a web page for my channel, old web page that I can't take down because I don't know how to do it, and I don't have the passwords for it and everything. So it's locked up on the internet, and yeah. So that's the explanation for these. I know it's a ramble. This is a ramble video. If you don't like rambling, this is not the video for you, because this is a discussion piece where I just go off my mind of what I'm thinking at the time. And it's mostly just me going back into my mind, formulating words, and just blasting them. That's honestly what these discussion pieces are. And yeah, was a oh, someone also said something about like not like discussing like the length of the songs, but that's honestly, in my opinion, really important for sometimes. Like if they're like if a band's doing a full album like Iron Maiden, like their newest stuff, way too goddamn long, honestly. It just gets boring and repetitive over a period of time. Honestly, that's why I talk about the length of the songs, just to get that whole point across, that sometimes it gets boring and repetitive. That's basically why I go into that stuff. And sometimes I will go into how short a song is if it's not long enough and doesn't give you enough of that riff that you really like, or stuff like that. I just feel like and editing. Here's the part where I talk about my editing. Um, I used to have a really bad like thing where I would not know what to say and I just keep thinking it, but not be able to put it out of my mouth because like the camera shyness, and it just got so bad that I just couldn't edit it at all. And to cover for that of thinking like I'm not gonna be able to edit this and everything, I don't edit these videos at all. I started to not edit these videos. I used to, like when I first started the channel, I tried to edit these videos, and it just got so hectic with during the video. I would keep thinking like, oh shit, I gotta edit this, I gotta edit this, I gotta stop, I gotta like start over, that type of stuff. It's like if I mess up, I keep going. Like I try to, I don't fix the mistakes, because when I fix the mistakes, it causes me to commit to more mistakes and more and more, and they just keep piling on, and the video becomes absolute bad. So I don't even backtrack. If I make a mistake, I go, oh shit, and just keep moving. That's what I just do, because I don't want to psych myself up enough to make more mistakes and more mistakes and more mistakes. And if, let's just say, if I can't talk about more about the album, I just move on. Like, I'm not gonna have someone just sit there and watch me just think all the fucking time. It's just not gonna happen. I just don't do that anymore. And if you're doing YouTube and you find yourself kind of like that, thinking and wanting to, but these videos I can, because well, this is a discussion piece. It's not like an actual review of an album. Like, it seems very unprofessional if you keep doing that, and yeah, you don't want to do that. What you want to do is just move on. And sometimes I don't have a reason why something's low on the list or something. So what I do is just say, it's just not as good as the rest of the albums, and move on. A lot of people don't like to accept that, but that's how I avoid sitting there and thinking and trying to come up with a reason I don't have, and just dulls the video down anyways. But another thing with the covers, the 4 album covers that I do for the actual like rankings, that's been something I've done, something I came up with before, like where I put the newest album here. Like if it's a new album, I put it like right here, and I put the others at the top of it to make like a big square of the 4 albums. Yeah, that kind of like says this video is my channel, and the video is on that's one of my series videos, and it's kind of like a legacy type thing. Like, I get it kind of isn't up to appealing, but like if it was just one album review, I would say no. But that's kind of like something that I've always done. I've always done that. I've done that most of my time on YouTube with rankings, kind of like shows like it's more the band, less of me for the album cover for those, because it's like it's their full discography. So I'm gonna put one or three or four, and I don't have Photoshop, so I can't edit. I can't even edit the thumbnails because I have no Photoshop, and Photoshop is pretty damn expensive, and I don't have the money to spend on it. So that's another thing. And the album review covers, yeah, I do this with the album review covers, and yeah, like I would basically have another thing that I do outside of YouTube, and that's photography. So I'm really good with taking thumbnail photos with like the one, and I know where to actually like sit and everything else, and a proper lighting, all that stuff. That's why my videos have gotten better, is because I know to put the computer screen on in the back so it shines the light through, so the whole room is not like this over here, this corner over here is just completely dark. But when I put the computer light on and it shines towards, I can have proper lighting. And I've learned those types of techniques to YouTube, and I've applied them to YouTube to make my videos better. But people just seem to get more and more upset with my older videos. It's like I leave those up because that's where I used to have the brown chair. I used to have the weird leather chair that was like very uncomfortable to sit in. I used to have the old guitar up in the back. I used to have the Metallica poster right there. Um, yeah, I used to have. It's kind of like a legacy piece. Even used to speak with a microphone in some of my older videos, and I kind of want to leave those up to show where my channel has come from, like where it started and where it's ended. The first video on the channel, I think, now, before I had like a whole nother series of like, I even ranked Van Halen, Motley Crue the first time, and I just did a whole lot of stuff before before the modern day channel, before the Iron Maiden review that I did for the first 2006 album, which back then I used to like review anything I like thought was good, like from any year. And the reviews absolutely sucked. I mean, those videos absolutely suck in my opinion, and I just leave them up to like show, oh, this is where my channel. I'm not expecting anybody to actually go and watch them. I'm expecting people to go back and watch and then compare them to my new videos. Like, wow, just look at the new videos. They're so much better than the old ones, and to see the progress that like 17-year-old kid came from back then reviewing uh, just randomly doing reviews after school and with no script and just going out blaring random shit out, and basically that's what that was. And a lot of people are complaining about the Electric Wizard album review. I hate that video, honestly. I hate it. I absolutely hate that ranking, but I leave it up on the channel because, well, it's a historical piece, honestly. I kind of feel that it's like one of my like really big mistake videos, that a lot of big mistake videos. The Steel Panther review, the old Metallica review, the old Metallica ranking, all those old videos. I can't even watch them anymore, honestly. I think they're so cringeworthy and everything else, but I leave them up because, well, I kind of want to show like the whole like room setup and everything. And yeah, that's basically why they're still up, is because I think they're good pieces to go compare my new videos to and see where I came from. And even with the Slayer ranking, go watch the old Slayer ranking, go watch the new one and see how different they are. Honestly, the old one is hard to get through. There's a lot of stumbling. There's not a lot of yeah, it's just a big jumbled fucking mess. But the new video with the actual script, with the actual like list scripting and the lighting and everything else has gotten a lot better to that video. And yeah, basically, that's basically what I've had to say for this video. It's just a rambling mess like my old videos, but it's basically me responding to comments saying that my old video, I need to do this in my videos and everything, and they're usually on the old videos. It's like, look at the actual like date the video was posted. It's 2 years ago, it's 3 years ago, and it's long past what now I'm doing. The whole nother way of doing videos now than what I did back then. So that's where I'm gonna end the video. Hope you guys liked it, and yeah, see you guys in the next video, which will probably be an album review. So I'll see you guys.